guys? Trilogy here. Welcome to Trilogy Talk, episode 8. Episode 8, boy. 2 months of doing Trilogy Talks. This week, we actually still have another short topic list. I mean, I'm going to have to expand what I talk about on these because these last 2 weeks have been a little sparse. I remember one week I did a 50-minute episode and I just haven't had that much material. But if you haven't been to a Trilogy Talk, this is Trilogy Effects weekly podcast on new things that happen in the gaming, movie, just community, you know? I mean, we could be talking about the Ukraine, Russia, USA, World 4 type stuff, but why bother? It's out of our control, you know? Let's just chill out for a little bit, you know? The first thing I want to talk about today on Trilogy Talk, I'm Trilogy. If you don't know, we do movies, gaming, stuff like that. Please subscribe if you want to see more content like this. I have curated playlists on my channel. Comment down below. Like the video. If you really want to go above beyond, you can share this video. You can even support my Patreon. I only have one Patreon. Thank you. Shout out Aaliyah. But it really helps the channel. It gives me more time to work on videos like this for you guys. The first thing I want to talk about is they have announced a Godzilla TV show. And I've liked Godzilla. I honestly prefer King Kong out of the most modern iteration, but I like Godzilla. His movies were pretty good. The Godzilla 2016, I don't remember the year it came out. That one, I actually liked that movie, although a lot of people didn't like it because there wasn't enough Godzilla in it, and it focused on the humans, which, to be fair, the human plot was probably a little too big. And then they had Bryan Singer, I think it was, in as the dad, and talk about wasted potential. I mean, hey, but I like that movie. King of the Monsters was also pretty good. It was more Godzilla than plot, so I was like, there's the first one you could say had too much plot. The second one had not enough plot, and then the third one with Godzilla versus Kong, I like that one, even though my boy Kong was getting his butt whooped. You know, it was not looking good till he found the magic MacGuffin axe that he needed that was able to put him on. But yeah, anyways, it's going to be an Apple TV. Nice. Apple TV. I'm glad I still use that service for so much. Apple TV. Not a dead service. I mean, they had Dickinson, which I thought was really good. Dickinson season 1 was really good. They lost me with season 2, though. What else did I watch? The Shrink Next Door. That was kind of good, but then it was just kind of, oof. I felt dirty watching that. It's like, And then I'm trying to think of what else I watched on Apple TV. I thought the Macbeth movie with Denzel Washington would be good, but it's in black and white, and I just can't bear myself to watch a movie that's completely in black and white, like the whole movie. Yeah, I mean, Apple TV, it's still a young service, I guess we'll say that. But maybe a show like Godzilla can bring some life to Apple TV. We could use it because, yeah, that's pretty much it. Up next, I want to talk about Rainbow Six Extraction. New game just came out this week by Ubisoft. If you've ever heard of Rainbow Six Siege, it's a cover-based, tactical, realistic shooter. And this is based off of like a limited time mode that was on Rainbow Six Siege. And they basically were like, hey, this is really popular, let's expand it. And it's just like the opposite of a real life tactical shooter. Because in Rainbow Six Siege, you're like operators or spies and stuff like that. And then this one, there's like alien virus is taking over the world, and now we have to save the world. And it's like the opposite of real. But the other one is like a PvP. Rainbow Six Siege is a PvP game. And then Rainbow Six Extraction is going to be a PvE, player versus everyone, versus player versus player. But yeah, it's a 3-man squad game. You go through basically locations and you just gather intel while dealing with hordes of infected and stuff like that. It pulls over 18 of the operators from Rainbow Six Siege, and the reviews are not looking good at all. I played it a little bit myself, trying to get into it. I try not to let the negativity get to me whenever someone says a game sucks. If it still looks interesting to me, I'll try to get into it and not let that get in my head. But it's hard sometimes. I did give this a try, and I'll say Even if I had remained untainted, I really wasn't like the biggest fan of this game. I played it solo. I played it with friends to make sure, okay, maybe I'm missing out on the experience. Sometimes you have to play a game with friends to really get the experience. But it just wasn't it for me. And the game was free. It was on Game Pass. How do you not like a free game? Now, I can't imagine having to have paid $60 for this game. But Extraction is, it's not the worst game of the year. Actually, the year just came out. Is it the worst game of the year? The year just started. Up next, we're going to have another show announced. This is going to be, let me check my notes. Well, I know the name of the show is, it's going to be the Santa Claus show with Tim Allen. And this is going to be a Disney Plus show. If you didn't know, Disney Plus owns the Santa Claus franchise. And I just want to know where they're going to pick off. A lot of people didn't like the third movie. So they're like, are they just going to pretend the third movie didn't happen? Are they going to pick up after the third movie? What stories are there really to tell, you know? I like the Santa Claus movies. They're probably some of my favorite Christmas movies. I wasn't really a big fan of the first one, but I liked the second one. And the third one came out around the age where I was actually old enough to like watch the movie and think about it. The second one came out when I was really young. So I like the third one. It's not the best one. Yeah, so I probably have to go 2, 1, 3. I like Santa Claus 2, despite what everyone says. And I mean, that's it. I'll be excited to watch this. Tim Allen is old, but I guess Santa Claus has gray hair, so is it really going to be noticeable? The next thing I want to talk about is going to be the Jujutsu Kaisen movie 0. What? Jujutsu Kaisen? Yes, this is an anime. I love anime. I'm not going to cap. Welcome. We have an animated playlist on this channel. Although I don't really talk about anime all that often, but it is still probably one of my more popular topics. Jujutsu Kaisen is coming to the US March 18th, and I've managed to not be spoiled by anything. I watched Jujutsu Kaisen. I watched the first episode, and I was just like, yeah. But then by the second episode, I was like, whoa, this anime is good. This is a good anime. I messed with it, bro. I started reading the manga, but then some sad stuff started happening. I had to stop watching for a little bit. I had to stop reading, honest. I'm not going to cap. And then it got a little confusing. I was like, okay, I'm going to let the anime catch up so they can explain this to me in dub, with the dub breakdown of it. Because I'm just like, what's going on? We got these rules and stuff. But I am excited for this movie. It takes place before the initial starting of our plot. So we're not going to have Itadori. I don't think we'll have Megami. I don't think we'll have, I forget the girl's name. I'm sorry. But yeah, I'm really excited for this movie. Hopefully they give it really great animation. And it's coming to the US March 18th. And that's going to be Jujutsu Kaisen movie 0. I don't know of too many animes who come out that first year and then they get another movie by the next year. You know what I'm saying? I just can't think of any off the top of my head. Demon Slayer, I feel like, is close because of Mugen Train. But Mugen Train is technically just season 2. You know what I'm saying? It's just a continuation. I guess you can say that about any canon movie. It's just a continuation. But literally, it feels like it was just taken directly from the book and made into a movie. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. That's just my opinion on it. The next bit of news we have is, if you didn't know, Warner Brothers has recently announced Mortal Kombat 2 is going to be coming out. It's in development. There was a lot of hate for the Mortal Kombat 2020. I didn't think it was horrible, but I don't think it needed a sequel. It didn't hit, you know what I'm saying? And how many times have we seen the Mortal Kombat story? I'm like, we watch them do the same tournament over and over. It's like, they did the Mortal Kombat original movies, and then we did the Mortal Kombat games, and then the games rebooted and they did it again, and then we did it in the animation movies because they have animated Mortal Kombat movies, which that one was actually pretty good, that animated movie. And then we did it again in the live action. It's like we're watching the same tournament over and over and over. How many times do I have to watch my boy Kung Lao die? That's my favorite guy, and he always dies. Kung Lao! Okay, next thing we want to talk about is the Bel-Air reboot, which is produced by Will Smith, so I guess it has his blessing. But it looks like a much darker, realistic take on the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I'm not super interested in it, I'm not gonna lie. It's on Peacock, so it's a Peacock original exclusive type thing. I'll check it out when it comes out, but I just wanted to put it out there if you guys didn't know. Bel-Air is coming to Peacock, and it's going to be produced and stuff like that by Will Smith, and it's going to be like a reboot unrelated to the other one, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I just think it's funny because Aunt Viv is dark-skinned, because a lot of people were mad that they replaced dark-skinned Aunt Viv, and in the reboot, they definitely made sure Aunt Viv was dark-skinned, even though it is a different actress. I just think that's hilarious. Guys, this is a weird week for food. Very weird. So we have some moves in the market from Lil Debbie. We got some moves in the market from McDonald's. People, whenever I ask people, it's just one of my favorite questions to ask people. Like, what would your superpower be? That would be cool if you could have any superpower. That is always cool. But the other one is, if you could have one fast food place for the rest of your life, what would it be? It's got to be McDonald's, right? McDonald's does so many different things. You got your breakfast covered. You got your shakes covered when it works. You've got your smoothies covered. You got your coffee section with frappuccinos. You got oatmeal if you want it. You got chicken sandwich, burgers, fish sandwiches, whatever the McRib is. And then on top of that, McDonald's is always trying something new. That's what we're going to be talking about. McDonald's is launching some crazy sandwiches. Look at this thing. This is called the Surf and Turf. It's an app exclusive, and it's supposed to launch this Monday. This Monday being, today's the 27th, today's Thursday, Friday's 28th, Saturday's the 30th. I don't know if there's 31 days or not. I'm assuming Monday is February 1st. That's what I'm assuming. Anyways, this is supposed to be launching on the app. And the Surf and Turf is a fish fillet and a double cheeseburger mashed together. Now that sounds disgusting. That sounds gross. And it has tartar sauce on it. Who is doing this? Who is putting a fish fillet with a double cheeseburger? Who's doing this? But they have a couple other ones. And the next one, actually, that one sounds kind of good. This is going to be the Crunchy Double. This is going to be a double cheeseburger with 6-piece nuggets put onto one burger with ketchup. I'm not going to cap. This one sounds kind of good. You get that nice crunch from the nuggets mixed with the beef from the patty. It's kind of like, it's like a McChicken almost, but it has a different texture from the nuggets because you know you got that crunch to it. The Crunchy Double sounds good. As long as it's under $4, I'm going to try it. I'm not about to spend a whole meal's worth on this new sandwich experiment type thing. And the most craziest thing on here is the Land, Air, and Sea. It has a Big Mac, a McChicken patty, and a fish fillet all on one sandwich. Now, if you don't eat this right outside the hospital, because boy, they're going to have to take you up. Why are you eating fish, chicken, and a burger patty all on one sandwich? Like, you're asking for digestion problems. You're asking for that medical bill. Do not eat that, boy. Like, the only thing I'm going to try is the Crunchy Double. Stay tuned for that video. I'm going to try the Crunchy Double. Now, these other things, I don't know. I think the fish fillet throws it off. I'm just not a fan of the fish fillet part of the sandwich. You'll have to exclude me on that. But the Crunchy Double, that one's calling my name. There is one more. It's a breakfast item, and I never get out for breakfast. You know, I never wake up early enough for breakfast anywhere. But this is the Hash Brown McMuffin. Nice. You gave this one a simple name and gave everything else something more complicated. Anyways, this is just an egg McMuffin, egg, sausage, cheese McMuffin, basically. And then they just throw a hash brown patty on top of it, which honestly, that sounds kind of good. The muffins used to slap back in the day. Nowadays, I prefer a biscuit, but McMuffins kind of go hard, you know? But yeah, I just want to give you those news. I'm going to put the pictures up if I haven't done that already. But so you can see all 4 of these monstrosities for yourselves. Okay, guys, and the next food item, Little Debbie, you know, they make the honey buns, the strawberry shortcake type things. You know, they're going to be making ice cream. And boy, if I'm not excited about this, forget the McDonald's news. Give me these ice creams, you know. I usually prefer, like, what's your favorite ice cream? Let me know down in the comments. What's your favorite ice cream? I like a nice mint chocolate chip. Mint chocolate chip goes hard. I like peppermint sometimes. I got to be in the mood for it. I like chocolate. It's basic, but chocolate goes hard. You know, just a nice chocolate, you know. The freaking Eddie's, I think the brand is. They make this chocolate ice cream with brownie in it. Whoo-wee! Sheesh! Sheesh, that is amazing. I like ice cream. If it wasn't so fattening, I could just sit there and eat ice cream all day. Oh, and then there's this the fancy gelato brand or whatever. They have this little pint and it's like $4. Oh, don't mind me. I just wanted to show you the brand. Talente. I'm thinking it's Calente. Talente doesn't really have a ring to it. This gelato, that thing is just built different, you know. It just goes hard. Anyways, back to the news. They are really launching ice creams, bro. For the oatmeal cream pies, which I used to love oatmeal cream pies back in the day. Parents used to make me pack my lunch. Whew, and the oatmeal cream pies were sweet relief. I like the oatmeal cream pies. As an adult, I really just have to be in the mood. Like, what's wrong with your taste buds when you grow up? Like, I used to just eat bad all the time. And as an adult, I still eat bad all the time. It's just a different bad. It used to be like chocolates and candies. Now it's like fast food and stuff like that. So, I mean, like, what's wrong with my taste buds? I used to enjoy these bad, unhealthy things. Anyways, and then they also have the Cosmic Brownies, which I know y'all are happy about the Cosmic Brownies. Me personally, I'm not a big Cosmic Brownie fan, but I know a lot of people who love Cosmic Brownies. Cosmic Brownies are just, they're boosted. I think they're overrated. Like, they're all right. They're not the best brownie. But calm down with the Cosmic Brownie. Oatmeal cream pies, it says it's a vanilla cream ice cream. That sounds good. With soft oatmeal cookie pieces and a hint of molasses. It sounds kind of weak to me. The Cosmic Brownies, brownie batter ice cream filled with mini rainbow chips and brownie pieces. That doesn't sound like it hits, but it sounds like it's better than the oatmeal cream pie. Zebra cakes. Now, I am not a fan of zebra cakes. I don't know anybody out there talking about zebra cakes. But hey, they have an ice cream now, and it's white cake. So I guess if you like cake ice cream, which I do know people who unfortunately like cake ice cream, it's white cake ice cream with yellow cake pieces and a milk chocolate fudge swirl. You got my attention with that swirl. Like, what's that swirl talking about? Then honey buns, which I love honey buns as a kid. Once again, something as an adult that I can just not eat as much as I used to. Used to love honey buns. Boy, give me a honey bun all day, boy. I don't even know. I mean, I was in college still loving honey buns. It's just at some point, I just stopped feeling honey buns, you know? Like, every once in a while, I'll still eat one. Like, I got honey buns in the cabinet right now. But that's the thing. As a kid, I would have bought those honey buns and they would be gone. There would be no honey buns in the cabinet. So my honey buns are just sitting there. They don't hit like they used to. Honey bun flavored ice cream. What does that taste like? That sounds amazing. Honey bun flavored ice cream with glazed honey bun pieces and a sweet cinnamon swirl. Honestly, I don't know how I feel about honey buns in my ice cream. I like to warm up my honey bun. I throw it in the microwave for like 10 seconds. Woo-wee! Woo, that's the vibe. But having it in my ice cream, that's like the opposite mood, you know? So I honestly don't know about that. Up next, I got the strawberry shortcakes, which I could eat the strawberry shortcakes in small doses, you know. White cake ice cream with yellow cake pieces and a tart strawberry swirl. Sounds a little low-key. I feel like they could have done more with that. But hey, that's just me. Swiss rolls. Not a big Swiss roll fan, but it's chocolatey cake ice cream with chocolate cake pieces and a swirl of whipped cream. Swiss roll sounds kind of good. I don't know. And then the Nutty Bars. I used to love the Nutty Buddies back in the day. But let me go ahead and throw that on my shopping list. Man, Nutty Buddies. Peanut butter ice cream. See, I don't like peanut butter like that. I don't think I would like this one. Peanut butter ice cream swirled with chocolatey waffle cone pieces and a thick fudge swirl. Yeah, honestly, the ice cream doesn't sound too good. I do like how some of the ice creams sound good, but I don't like the actual product that it's based off of. I think that's kind of interesting. But yeah, those are going to be the new ice creams coming from Little Debbie. I don't think they have a launch date or anything like that yet. But yeah, I don't have any information on when they're coming out. But I just think that's cool that they're making ice cream. And that's like official news between them and McDonald's. Like, food is just going crazy right now. But yep, that's pretty much it, guys. I'm Trilogy with Trilogy Effect. Shorter episode this week, but I thank you for tuning in. We like to keep it lighthearted around here. If you want to support the channel, please do. Please like, comment, subscribe. Everything helps. We just hit 325 subscribers. Shout out everyone who helps me out. I'll see you guys next week for episode 9 of Trilogy Talk. And with that said, stay safe and have a great day. Peace.